Morning, everyone. So today I'm wearing, even my hair looks amber. Jeez. So I'm wearing amber today, and the reason I'm wearing amber is because I'm going to be talking about monitoring, and specifically about a conversation I had with the person who owns the company who's creating the Diary Detox app for me. But before I do, let's talk about the colours. So you've got the 3 green behaviours: thinking, communicating and improving. Those are the things, if you have them in your diary in the right proportion, will take your business, your people and you upwards, make you better. Then there's the amber behaviours. There's a little bit of green there. There's the amber behaviours. 2 of those, monitoring and directing. Those are the things that will maintain status quo, keep things where they are and manage risk. Then there's red, doing, and then there's brown, floating. And if you have those in your diary too much, then it will take your people, your organisation and you backwards, make you worse. So yesterday I got a phone call from the person who runs the company, who is creating the Diary Detox app for me. And for them, it was a monitoring conversation. It was amber. They were just checking in to see if I was okay, checking how the work was going from my point of view. Obviously they knew how it was going, but they wanted to just check how what my satisfaction levels were. But they also wanted to catch up with me on an idea that they'd had. They wanted to throw it past me. Bit of green behaviour for them there. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. If I do excuse me. It will come. I'm sorry. Look at the light, look at the light. Yeah, it doesn't work. So they checked in with me. Everything was great. Everything was dandy. I had a big green face. They sent me a little thing that says, have you got a green face, red face or amber face? And they basically said, now that we've done that with you, I just want to throw an idea past you. That thing that we do with you, we actually do it with our employees. We send them a mail every week. It doesn't stop us from having conversations with them to find out how they're getting on. But we send them an email every week just to say, how do you feel? Green, amber, red face. And when they click it, it captures it and stores it, and it gives us an overview of how people are feeling in general, the general vibe. And he said, it's really good. Like I said, it doesn't get away from the conversations that we have with people, but especially when people are on furlough as well, it gives us a real sense of how people are feeling and like an early warning. And he said, we decided to create something that will do it. And we've seen that a lot of companies are doing stuff to help the world, and we want to do the same. So once we've created it, to start with, we just want to send it out to the world and let people use it for free. And so he said, I'm just wondering whether or not you have any clients who would be interested in having a go with it. I said, I think that's a really good idea. I have seen companies do it before, but I think they're more commercial focused. They're kind of trying to do it to make money, whereas these guys are doing it because they just think it's a good idea and they want to help, which I think is great. And so I said, yeah. I said, I think my wife's company would be interested in that. And indeed, I had a chat with her this morning. She said, what's your video about this morning? I told her it was monitoring and told her what it was about. And she said, yeah, I'd have a go with that. And I said, I think a number of the clients that I have would be interested, but also a number of the clients that are now approaching me asking for quotes for work. I think they'd be really interested as well, because the things that they are saying is that they want to improve the well-being of their people, make sure everybody's okay, etc. I said, so yeah, I think it's a really good idea. And it is. I know that on the videos since lockdown, I've mostly spoke about green behaviour, and that's about not losing an opportunity. Yeah, green behaviour, thinking about how you're going to come out of the other side better, or at least prepared, is really important. But one thing you cannot neglect, hence managing risk, is the monitoring. Not just monitoring your clients, not having a sales call and trying to sell something, just checking in with them to say, hey, how you doing? How are things? But also your people, and especially when they're on furlough. It's not always as easy to contact people when they're on furlough. And just having that thing, that constant thing that's just asking them, hey, how you doing? Not lots of questions, just one question, 3 options, just click one. It's all you have to do. And that was it. And I think it's a really good idea. The only other thing I added to them was, I said, why only weekly? Why not daily? And he was concerned that people might be a bit fed up about doing something daily. I said, if it's 5 or 6 questions, yeah, that would get really tedious. But if it's just one thing, it's like going into a supermarket, going into a chemist, you see those three buttons. I'm happy, I'm not happy, or I'm okay. Doing that every day takes seconds. I don't think people would have a problem with that. And so they're going away to make the minimum viable product now. And when it's done, they'll let me know. So if this is something that you would be interested in having a play with, then please just get in touch with me. Private message me, email me, paul@diarydetox.com, or put a message below and I'll let you know when it's there. Always here to help. And that's it for today. Monitoring really works. Don't forget the monitoring. Anyway, in the meantime, have a great day. Have a great week.